Hello and welcome to another indie worth owning. Today, as you can see, we're playing Avatar Farm Online, available now on Xbox Live Indie Games for a mere 69 pence. What we're going to do first is, I've got a few farms, but let's create a new farm so you all can get an idea of how the game starts, and then I'll show you the other sort of things you can do. So we will call this Farm. There you go. I'm not very good at naming my farms. Okay, farm. And Avatar Farm Online is a very, very simple game. You have a farm, and you farm it. You start off with just a few little things. Have a little dog following me. You can change that if you like. You start off with just a few crops here available. And as you can see, as you walk over them, they've got times. And that's when you'll be able to harvest the crop. And also you can water them, so let's water these ones. That'll speed things up. You've also got 3 views you can go to. The above one is easily the most handy. And then you've got like a nice one where you can pan around and see your whole farm. So yeah, you water them. And that reduces the amount of time before they harvest them. You can also plant crops. Let's plant some aloe vera. That's quite popular, because that's the first sort of cheapy plant you can harvest. Now, Avatar Farm Online, it might seem like a bit of a silly game, and it is. But it's also strangely compulsive. I enjoyed it a lot, just because it happens in real time. It's kind of, I hate to say it, but it's a little bit like Farmville, only slightly less annoying because you don't have to pay extra, you know. It's just one of those games you can dip into now and again. There we go, let's harvest my first crop of aloe vera. Woof woof, yes, little dog, that's lovely. So here we've got some artichokes, they're going to take a little bit longer. So, but you can plough out extra things, so you can plough to the max. And then you can plant stuff on your ploughed bits of field. And you start off, you have to do it all manually by hand. You can run faster by holding down the R1 button, which does speed things up a little bit. So plough a bit of the field. Oh, let's get harvesting. My aloe vera. And you harvest crops, and then you get money for them. And then you can make more crops. But there's lots more other things you can do. Oh, yes. So this is like the basic farm you start off with. You also have a little random horn of plenty that gives you money every so often. You've got trees that can be harvested in the specific seasons. At the top there you can see, I think the seasons take 15 minutes. So it just ticks through. Currently in spring. Oh, you can harvest the last of that aloe vera. I don't know why I say aloe vera like that. It's not good to question these things. So, and as you level up, more and more things get unlocked. Right now, I'm only level 1, because this is a brand new farm. So, I'll reduce the time that cotton needs to be planted. And then certain things can only be planted in certain seasons. You know, it's quite a clever little game. So, what we'll do, just finish water these. You can see how it gets compulsive. I've already just started this farm, and already I'm a little bit, make sure everything's done right. So, you've got a big old field to go at, and also every 4 levels, I think, it expands out, so it just gets bigger and bigger, you know, with a giant farm. So let's go, see, this section, we have all the various crops we can plant, then we have all the various trees, then we have farm animals you can pick, then we have fishing areas, you just have a little pond with certain types of fish in it, then you've got buildings, all do various things. Then we got the, what do you call it, vehicles? Strange word to forget what is. So watering truck allows me to water a 2x2 area. You don't actually ride in the truck, so let's buy myself a watering truck just to make my job a bit easier. Put that there. Quite expensive, but well worth it. So if we, let's harvest these. It's always worthwhile while harvesting stuff. It's all happening. We've been playing for 2 minutes. Harvesting and stuff, yo. Okay. Let's plant some more aloe vera in a nice 2x2 square. Now, if we press the right button, we can now water them all in one go. And you get trucks for harvesting as well, so that speeds things up. You have to fuel them every so often, but that's usually not too expensive. So there you go. Just water them again. And that's very basically all you do. But the joy of it is you have the freedom to do what you like. I have quite a few farms. I've also got extra special things. You've got, almost forgot about these, the like fences and stuff. These are just sort of attachments, accessories, I guess you'd call them, perhaps. And you can just use them to decorate your farm. And then also you've got these giant things that are very expensive, but they also produce cash and coins. So there's two currencies, cash and coins. Cash is used to buy more expensive things, but unlike most other games, you don't pay real money for that. You just earn that in different ways. So, oh, someone's jumped into my farm. Here's the online bit of my farm. Which is quite strange. This game's been out for 2, maybe 3 years now. I've been playing it for quite a while. And there you go. Someone's just hopped in and joined my little farm. And he's helped me out with the watering. He'll probably go away again if I don't give him something to do. Let's plant some more crops. And you have to be careful, because you have to make sure that you've got the permissions on right, so they can't just destroy everything. The big meanies. Because people will do that. I conducted a social experiment a while back, in which I decided to let people do whatever they liked to a farm. And the result was utter bedlam. It worked for a while, but eventually... Ooh, it worked. People just destroyed it completely and left me with no money whatsoever. So if you don't want people messing with your farm, you can have it so they can just view it, or like I've got it set to at the moment, people can harvest them and water stuff, which the worst they can do is make your water truck run out of water, and that's it really. There you go, he's left again, clearly bored of my farm. But there's loads of farms you can visit online. Okay, so this farm is a bit boring, and obviously I was only just started. So what we'll do, we'll go and visit one of my other farms. Okay, back to my farms. Let's go to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple Acres, as I like to call it. There you go, I haven't visited this in a while. And here's a farm I've invested quite a bit of time in. Let's go to the full outside view. There you go, I've got a lot of apple trees, hence the name. And there you go, I've got a couple of fields, got a lot of farm machinery there, a few horses, a few chickens, a few random trees. I've got a flower garden, I've got a hay fork, even got a castle over there in the corner. And you can see these other things. I've got a car and just random other things that I've unlocked from playing different Milkstone Studios games. Milkstone Studios, I have to say, are probably the best developer on Xbox Live indie games. If anyone can think of any better, I'd like to hear them, but they consistently make really good games, and this is one of them. So let's harvest some trees. My banana trees. Everyone loves bananas. Or do they? Oh yeah, I can turn the harvest on. There you go. It's a bit quicker. Harvest all of them at once. Fast. I've still got to build this toy castle. Oh, I can expand it again. Let's expand that again. It's very expensive. Oh, Mr. Banana Tree. Not Mr. Banana Tree, I've missed a banana tree. There you go. But yeah, I've got nice little sections down here with cocoa trees. I'll put in nice little paths and stuff. It's again, I keep reviewing it, I keep recommending these games that are low on action. You know, it's just nice relaxing games. You can just sort of take your time with. But I guess that's the kind of games I like. Sometimes. You know, I play a lot of action games. Play a lot of racing games to get the old adrenaline pumping. But quite often, you want a game that's just a little bit, you know. So, let's throw in some long things. There you go. It's, as you can see, 3 whole days in real time that will take to farm, which is insane when you think about it. But they're quite useful because they give you cash as opposed to just coins. Let's throw in, I know, let's do some leeks. Leeks are always good. I can plant all of them at once. Yeah. How good is that? I got quite bored of religiously farming areas over and over. So I just put in a lot of trees just to make my life easier. And doing the occasional bit of farming. But you can play it however you want. I'll show you another farm I've created in a moment, which is utterly ridiculous. Completely and utterly ridiculous. Ooh, okay, let's see. And also, these clever little things is you have vegetable carts. So every time you harvest vegetables, they go in the cart. And then when you've got 100, you get cash for that. So it's like multiple ways of earning money. And the same with fruits. And the same with like milk and stuff from your cows. That sort of thing. Okay, sort out these chickens. And ducks as well. Got them all mixed in now. So yeah, there's my little farm. It's quite a big farm actually. As you can see, it's level 24. Ooh, let's not forget to feed the horse. And watering these would be a good idea. Reduce the amount of time. Takes a few hours off. So it's certainly worth your while. To come back tomorrow to harvest my leeks. Just finish watering these. Okay, so let's have a look. There it is, my big old farm. Isn't it lovely? Okay, so let's quit out of this one. And go to another of my frankly ridiculous farms. Let's go to which? Oh, there we go. Pine Hills. This is an experiment I had where I decided to see how far I could get into the game by only planting pine trees. As you can see, it looks like a forest. However, I will say, I got to about level 6. And it's not very profitable because the pine trees only give you the bare minimum of things. I've got a rabbit and just pine trees and nothing else, basically. So I can't even unlock, because you can get tree harvesters in the vehicles, but they don't unlock until level 9. And that will take quite a while because you only get 1 XP every time you harvest the pine trees. And they're only harvestable every winter. So every 3/4 of an hour I can harvest all these one by one by hand. It wasn't my greatest idea ever. But it was just a fun little experiment. You can have as many of these farms as you like. So, what other ones have I done? I think I did one that I tried to do entirely cynically. Oh, I haven't been on this one for a while because everything is dead. Which isn't the tragedy you might think. Let's zoom out. Because you get money, you just don't get XP for harvesting them when they're dead, unfortunately. That's because I left them too long. But this one, I maximised the amount of ploughed fields, which is, I think, the most profitable way. And the fastest way. I got to level 18 and I did that in about sort of a day or two, really. Of just hardcore harvesting. As you can see, I got quite a lot of money as well. But that's the joy of this. You got freedom to make a pretty farm, like my sweet apple one, or this one is just a cynical cash grab, if you will. But that's the joy of this game. It's the freedom. So, yeah, this is kind of boring. So, especially for you watching. So, let's investigate online. So, we've gone for some of my farms. Now, let's join people's farms online. Let's see. Harvesting allowed. It's a level 91 farm, so I expect this to be ridiculously massive and filled with many things. Oh. Oh, it's crashed. Right, okay. Well, that's a shame. I can't show the online portion of this. Hopefully it'll work when you try it, which you really should. Let's go back to... let's go back to farm that I just created. Yes, I know. Destiny beta indeed. There we go. Come back again. And all these things are ripe for the harvesting. So let's harvest all these. As you can see, my little XP bar chundering up there. And hopefully when we get to level 2, I can buy myself a harvester. Yeah, okay, let's see. Can we buy? What else can we buy? I need to be level 3, and then the tractor's for ploughing, not for harvesting, my mistake. Let's see how high we go up when we harvested all these. Harvesting. I do like the music in this. It's so very jaunty. Harvesting, harvesting. Nope. Are we going to make it to level 3? I don't think we are. Maybe if we plough everything as well. About halfway through summer now. Autumns are coming. Harvest, harvest, harvest. No time to waste. Okay. Because, I don't know. I'm a little bit obsessive compulsive. I like to do things in nice, neat rows. Maybe that's just me. It's a game that would suit an obsessive compulsive, I have to say. But it's quite fun because you can set, you know, crops, plant crops that take an hour or so to harvest. So you can go play something for a bit and then come back and then harvest them and then plant some more, you know. It's just... it's one of those games you dip in and out of quite a bit. And I have to say, there have been... oh, yes, there we go, level 3. Oh, let's buy myself a tractor. Just about afford a tractor. Stick that there. And now... oh, wrong button. We can plough bigger areas. Beautiful. So... let's make this neat and tidy. Ish. What should we plant? What should we plant? I don't want trees just now. Okay, let's throw in some artichokes. Because of reasons. Right, we have to do these one by one. Artichokes. I don't even know what artichokes are, I have to say. I am not the world's biggest country boy. But I do live in the country, it's ironic. This game is kind of how I expected Harvest Moon to be, but Harvest Moon is just rubbish in comparison to this, I have to say. I've played a couple of Harvest Moon games. I was not impressed. The farming just wasn't good enough. Especially after you've played this. There you go, got a nice set of artichokes there. Let's get some watering on them. Keep pressing the wrong buttons to change the camera. So if we water them, see that takes like 8 minutes off the amount of time for them to go. Ages. So in that time, we can probably do some more planting, I'd say. Oh, that's reduced the week's time a bit, hasn't it? Okay, what should we have? What should we have? Can I afford any buildings yet? Oh, I can put up a fruit stand, but I'm not growing any fruits just yet. I can have a barn, I suppose. No, I can't afford any fish. They're too expensive. Can we afford... oh, we can get some chickens in. let's put these just down here in a row, why not? So, chickens sort of sit there, being chickeny. Oh, we're out of money. That's clever. So they'll take 15 minutes before I can feed them. And you have to feed them a few times until they give you eggs. And you can also get an egg stand. Where is that one? There we go, an egg cart. And every eggs you get, 10 eggs you get 2 of the cash things. I'd build a fence around my chickens, but I don't have enough money really for that just yet, so I think I'm going to save my cash. All I can afford at the moment is a few measly aloe veras. Maybe with eggplants, I could make 1 eggplant. That's hardly worth the bother, is it? There you go, it's a good start, little farm. Now we'll go away for 20 minutes and then come back again and get harvested and carry on the process. So there you go, it's a little flavour of Avatar Farm Online. I think it's a great little game, especially for 69p. No microtransactions here. You know, you pay your 69p and you can play it forever, and that's just the end of it, you know. It's not a game that you'll play obsessively. Well, you might do, depends on your mindset, but it's not something you'll get addicted to and play non-stop for hours on end. It's just something you'll pick up, you know, maybe once a day. You plant some more crops, and then eventually you'll end up with a massive farm, like I did. It's just a nice thing to play. So that's it. Avatar Farm Online, available now on Xbox Live Indie Games for 69p. Silly money, really, for the amount of time I played it. Head to my blog, livefromthearcade.tumblr.com, for more of my written stuff, and my other videos and stuff are available on this channel. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for another indie worth owning.